Why do you like to be alone? It's quiet. The older I get, the more I hate ruckus. I don't even think it's an age thing. For me, it's just noisy day after noisy day adds up, and I just can't take any more useless blabbing on about completely unrelated drivel, and sometimes it's all just too much. It gets to the point I can't even focus on what I'm doing no matter how important it is. I hate being the person that lashes out and disappears, but it's just too much. Buffy is a good show. Just getting into it. I live alone, and in my apartment I can do what I want, when I want, however I want. The complete freedom to have a day with no plans, and then to spend that day doing as much or as little as I want. No obligations to anyone that I don't make for myself. Spending a lot of time alone is a really good way to learn a lot about who you are, without influence from other people and their opinions or perception of you. I've been living alone for over 2 years, but for the past 9 months of being single, and, mostly, not dating, I've realized how much I'm capable of enjoying my own company. TL. Doctor, the freedom and amount of time I can spend focusing on myself is why I like to be alone. Solitude is comforting. When I'm alone I don't have to be scared to be myself, and I don't have to pretend I'm feeling fine all the time. This is such a good explanation. People who don't get it always wonder what introverted people do that make them enjoy solitude. Nothing. It's not about what you do when you're alone, it's about how being alone makes you feel. For me anyway, like you said, I'm in a constant state of calm and peace. I don't have to think about anyone else, or think about what I should say. I'm just me, in the present moment, calm and self-aware and happy. You know, that's an interesting take. I've always said I like to be the cliched backquote alone with my thoughts, but you're right, the way it feels is the real reason why I like being alone. I definitely describe it as calm, and I might even go so far as saying content. Because it's nice to be alone with your thoughts and enjoy alone time. Definitely agree. I don't feel as if I truly process new information or circumstances until I've been alone. You put into words how I didn't even know I felt. I've always liked being alone with my thoughts too. I've always wondered if that makes me arrogant, like do I think they are better than other people's, or do I just like the fact I can spend time exploring my ideas. Imagine being with someone that accepts you just as much you accept yourself though. I tend to believe all people have 2 gas tanks. One that can only be filled up by the company of those you truly connect with, and one that can only be filled up by time alone. And they are different sizes for different people. I used to think that the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is ending up with people who make you feel all alone. In fact, I love to be alone. I never found a companion that was so companionable as solitude. Believe me, loneliness adds beauty to life. It puts a special burn on sunsets and makes night air smell better. Robin Williams. Responsibility for other people too. At work I'm in charge of 13 assholes that constantly do stupid shit I have to fix. At home I'm in charge of 2 kids that constantly do stupid shit I have to fix. Me time is from 9 o'clock after they're asleep to 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock before I have to go to bed to have enough sleep to deal with work again. When the world has left me weary and I've no more will to roam, then I leave the drab and dreary and I trade it for my home. In the kitchen, at the table, I can build myself a smile and I find that I'm able to be happy for a while. See, it's mine alone and only where I long to be, and I'm never truly lonely when I'm on my own with me. So I have to say it sweetly, though I'm sure you've said it first, I'm best alone completely. Other people are the worst. I don't have to worry about other people. I can do whatever I want whenever I want. Right now I'm planning on getting dressed and taking a leisurely stroll through the park, smoke a joint, and get a taco. No time frame. I'll get there when I get there. I'll get back when I get back. Then I'll do whatever I want for the rest of the night. Alternatively, last time I was at my friend's and they had the radio on and it was the worst fucking station around. It's pleasant to be in an environment where you are the only priority sometimes. I'm always putting others first. I don't hate that. It's nice because I care about my friends. Whether it's being fine with their shitty music choice or going with the flow over anything else, with friends you are always giving up your own intentions and desires for approval in a group dynamic, or you just don't have those desires. Being alone, you're the boss of this party of one. Both have their place. Balance makes the world go round, tilt on its axis, so there are seasons. Seasons are valuable. I hate the stress of having to constantly be present in mind when I'm with other people. I love being able to space out and sit in silence and just be in my own head. Being around people for extended periods of time drains me, and I need a day to myself to reset. Being alone with my thoughts is peaceful. It's like hanging with your closest friend, watching a game and eating pizza. In my opinion, it is nice to be alone every now and then, as it is allowing you to self-reflect and enjoy some quality time with yourself. However, in a more permanent level, I have seen it wrecking my mood and leading me to a state close to depression. Balance does the trick for me. I've always been that way, would rather enjoy my own company for countless hours than be around people and feel the need to leave after a while. Edit. Bruh, why has this blown up? Thanks for 10,000 upvotes. Inner aversion and social anxiety make human contact a terrible experience.